Unlocking Wealth, the Capitalist Manifesto. Welcome to our deep dive into Robert Kiyosaki's Capitalist Manifesto. In this video, we'll explore the key points from the book that provide a strong defense of capitalism, especially in the context of personal finance and wealth creation. Get ready to challenge conventional thinking and unlock your full financial potential as we journey through the 8 core principles of Kiyosaki's manifesto. Remember, true financial education isn't taught in school. It's time to learn how to build your own wealth.
You see, most people today are stuck in a rat race they don't even realize they're in. They're taught to go to school, get good grades, find a safe, secure job, and work hard for someone else's dreams. That's what my poor dad did. And while he was a good man, he struggled financially his whole life.
My rich dad, on the other hand, taught me the importance of financial education. He showed me that the real world rewards those who understand money, not necessarily those with the highest GPAs. He drilled into me that school prepares you for a life of working for money, but true financial education teaches you how to make money work for you.
It's about understanding how money works, how to make it work harder for you, and how to build a life of abundance and freedom. It's time to stop trading your time for money and start building assets that generate passive income. In the following chapters, we'll dive deeper into the principles outlined in Capitalist Manifesto and explore how you can apply them to your own life. Get ready to challenge the status quo, embrace your inner entrepreneur, and unlock the wealth-building power of capitalism. Now let's talk about why capitalism is the engine of wealth creation, despite what the critics may say. Look at history. Compare North and South Korea, East and West Germany. One side embraced free markets and individual initiative, the other government control. The results speak for themselves. Capitalism isn't perfect, no system is. But it's the only system that aligns with human nature, our desire to innovate, to create, to build something of our own.
When you stifle that entrepreneurial spirit, you stifle progress and everyone suffers. Socialism, on the other hand, promises equality, but delivers mediocrity. It punishes success and rewards complacency. It creates a culture of dependence on the government, not self-reliance.
True wealth creation comes from providing value to the marketplace, from solving problems, from taking risks. It's the system that has lifted billions out of poverty, spurred innovation like never before, and created the highest standard of living in human history. Now, let's talk about the role of government in taxes. I'm not against government, but I am against excessive taxation and overreach that stifles economic growth.
The rich understand this, and they use the tax code to their advantage. They invest in assets that provide tax breaks. They structure their businesses to minimize their tax burden. They know that knowledge of the tax system is just as important as knowledge of the market. The problem is, the average person is taught to be afraid of the tax code, to blindly hand over their hard-earned money without question.
Financial education empowers you to understand the rules of the game and play it to your advantage. It allows you to keep more of what you earn and invest it in assets that will build your wealth, not the government's coffers. The government's role should be to foster an environment where businesses can thrive, where innovation is rewarded, and where individuals are empowered to take control of their financial future. Chapter 4: The Power of Entrepreneurship.
In Capitalist Manifesto, I talk a lot about the power of entrepreneurship. Why? Because it's the key to unlocking true financial freedom. It's about taking control of your destiny, building something from the ground up, and reaping the rewards of your hard work. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Entrepreneurship is risky. And you're right, it is. But it's a calculated risk, a risk worth taking, because the potential rewards far outweigh the potential downsides. When you're an employee, you're trading your time for money. But when you're an entrepreneur, you're building an asset, something that can generate income even when you're not working. Entrepreneurship comes in many forms. It could be starting a side hustle, investing in real estate, or building an online business. The key is to find something you're passionate about, something that aligns with your skills and interests, and go for it.
Chapter 5: The Cash Flow Quadrant. Now let's talk about the cash flow quadrant, a concept I introduced in Rich Dad, Poor Dad, that's central to understanding how people generate income. On the left side of the quadrant, we have employees and self-employed. These are people who trade their time for money. They work hard, but they're always limited by the number of hours in the day. On the right side of the quadrant, we have business owners and investors. These are people who have created systems that generate income even when they're not working. The goal is to move from the left side of the quadrant to the right side. It's about building assets that generate passive income that doesn't require your constant attention. Remember, the cash flow quadrant isn't about where you are now, it's about where you want to be. Chapter 6. The Importance of Investing. Now let's talk about investing, one of the most important principles in Capitalist Manifesto. Investing is the key to building long-term wealth, to growing your money exponentially over time.
The problem is, most people are taught to be afraid of investing. They think it's too risky, too complicated, something only the wealthy understand. But the truth is, investing is for everyone, and it's easier than you think. The first step is to change your mindset about money. Stop thinking of money as something to be spent and start thinking of it as a tool to be invested.
There are many different ways to invest, from stocks and bonds to real estate and precious metals. The key is to find investments that align with your risk tolerance, your financial goals, and your overall investment strategy. Chapter 7. The Threat of Inflation. Now let's talk about a silent thief that's eroding your wealth every day: inflation. Inflation is the rate at which prices for goods and services increase over time, and it's a hidden tax that eats away at your purchasing power. The problem is, most people don't even realize how much inflation is affecting them. They see their wages stagnate, the cost of living rise, and they wonder where all their money is going. The answer is simple. Inflation is stealing it right out of their pockets. That's why it's so important to invest in assets that can outpace inflation. Assets that will increase in value faster than the rate of inflation. Some of the best assets to hedge against inflation include real estate, gold, and commodities. Remember, inflation is a silent killer of wealth. It's essential to be aware of its impact and to take steps to protect yourself by investing in assets that can outpace it. Chapter 8. The Need for a New Mindset. In Capitalist Manifesto, I argue that the most important asset you have isn't your money, it's your mind. Your mindset, your beliefs about money, and your willingness to learn and adapt are what will ultimately determine your financial success. To thrive in a capitalist system, you need to develop a new mindset, one that embraces opportunity, welcomes challenges, and sees failure as a stepping stone to success. This new mindset requires continuous learning, a thirst for knowledge, and a willingness to adapt to changing market conditions. It means surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals, mentors, and advisors who can guide you on your financial journey. Choose to develop a mindset of abundance, of possibility, and of unwavering belief in your ability to achieve financial success. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights on personal finance and wealth creation. We've covered a lot of ground today, from the importance of financial education and the power of entrepreneurship to the threat of inflation and the need for a new mindset. Let us know in the comments which principle from Capitalist Manifesto resonated with you the most. Now go out there, take control of your financial future, and unlock the wealth-building power of capitalism.